There's 4 available and you select one for the entire game. Welcome to the channel. The Black Templars now have their own codex and it's not a supplement anymore. You'll be able to find loads of hour-long videos telling you all the details, but who wants to watch those? I'm going to tell you all the key details in under 5 minutes. Overall, there are positives and negatives for this new codex, and they seem to be around the same power level as they used to be, so not really setting the world alight. Let's see what the real gamers can do with it once the codex goes on general release. Looking at the army-wide general rules, they can reroll advances and charges. You get a 5+ feel no pain against mortal wounds. The faction can't take librarians, so you get some really cool litanies to use instead of psychic powers. You'd really want to build your army with a chaplain so you get the custom litanies and have access to relic bearers model upgrades. And it's a great melee focused faction with lots of strats and buffs available. Templar vows are one of the big changes and you only get them if every unit is Black Templars. There are 4 available and you select one before the game starts. And similar to we've seen for other factions, there's a benefit and a nerf, which is called a vow and a passion. What's not so great is while the benefits are actually really good, the nerfs are also quite considerable. I've listed them all below so you can have a look, but the best one is uphold the honour of the Emperor. The vow or benefit is a 5+ invuln, and wound rolls of 2 auto fail. The passion or nerf means the army can't benefit from cover. Next is the Black Templar custom litanies called Litanies of the Devout. There's 6 available and this is probably the strongest part of the codex. You can't mix and match with core Space Marines options, so you have to choose this or them. Some key ones include Litany of Divine Protection, which is a 6-inch aura giving a 5+ feel no pain. Psalm of the Remorseless Persecution, 6-inch aura where wound rolls of 6 in melee deal 1 mortal wound. And Fervent Acclamation, where you can switch the vow for a turn. I really do see most armies taking the chaplain for these litanies and then for the relic bearers. These are paid for upgrades and only available if you've got a chaplain. You can put one on a non-character model and there's 8 options. Selecting the best ones that are great value. The Holy Orb for 15 points. This is a holy hand grenade, which is a really fun and great option. Only once per game in the shooting phase, you can use it in addition to shooting and can still be done while in combat as well. This deals D3 mortal wounds to everyone within 6 inches on a 2+, and if it does do that, then it also causes fight last for the enemies. Icon of the Hyman, 15 points. AP -1 and AP -2 are treated as AP 0. And the Cook's Obsidian for 15 points is -1 damage for the model. And here are the rest for those who want to pause and have a read, but I'm not going to go through them individually. Next up are the relics. There are 10 available and some are really strong. Picking out the key ones, you start with Ancient Breviary, 2d6 and discard the lowest for Chaplain's Litany. This is a good way to make sure that it always goes off. 10 Houses Bones. Reduces damage to 1, that's really strong. Crusader's Helm, +3-inch to aura. Also you can put a unit into the Assault Doctrine. Aurelian Shroud is a 3+ aura and gives out a 4+ invuln. Again, here's the rest of them if you want to pause and have a read, but I'm going to move on. Now the Warlord Traits, there are 6 available, and to be honest, they're a bit underwhelming. If you're looking to make your Warlord particularly fighty, then I would consider using the Imperium Sword as your best option from the core Space Marines book. And if you take Hellbrecht, which you probably want to, you'd have to choose Frontline Commander. Frontline Commander is probably one of the better ones, but it has been nerfed a little from its previous incarnation. It's +1 to advance and charge just for himself, and core units get a +1 to charge when they're going into units that are already engaged with the Warlord. Now the stratagems. In general, these are a little weaker than they used to be. Devout Push has been nerfed and there's no advance and charge available. Some useful ones though is Bore the Witch for 1 CP, deny a psychic power on a 4+, Bombastic Delivery for 2 CP, auto pass a litany and recite 1 more, Strength of Conviction for 1 CP, the core unit can gain obsec, and Hair of Sigismund for 1 CP, extra Warlord trait for the Warlord. Still some good options, but it's a shame that something's been nerfed or lost. Picking out a particularly cool data sheet from the Codex, it's Hellbrecht. He's a 160 points inventory character with a Chapter Master keyword, weapon skill and ballistic skill 2+, 2+ armor save, 4+ invuln. He also gives out an aura of +1 strength, reroll hits of 1, and he can select a unit to have full reroll of hits. So while he's a great character to buff everything, he's got some reasonable shooting, but he's particularly strong in melee. His Sword of the High Marshals has 2 attack methods. Its base attack is 6, but you can get 7 with Shock Assault. And the one-handed option doubles the attacks, so that's up to 14 attacks at strength 6, AP -3 and damage 1. That is ridiculous. And his 2-handed attack is strength 8, AP -3 and damage 3. Really cool character there, expect him to feature in most lists as the leader. Hope you found this Codex review useful. Let me know in the comments if I've got anything wrong or missed anything, and see you again soon. Bye.